Governor, may resolution ngayon sa House. Kilala niyo naman siguro si Honorable Lara. Meron siyang resolution number 1666 na an inquiry in aid of legislation tungkol sa mga pagdagsa daw ng mga Chinese students sa Cagayan Province. Ano bang tingin niyo diyan, Governor? Nabasa niyo ba yung resolution?
Yeah, po na ngayon, nagiging issue dun sa probinsya namin.
Yeah.
At po, dapat, they should not be surprised dahil ba naman ito, pinopromote ng national government, pinopromote ng CHED, pinopromote din ng mga local universities natin. At especially doon sa Tuguegarao City, where we have 4 big universities, no? Mga matitino, mga galing na university ito, especially St. Louis, St. Paul, University of Cagayan Valley, and of course, State University doon, Cagayan State University, all in one city.
Yeah.
That is why very attractive talaga, and makakaproduce kami talaga ng mga top-notch naman, mga engineers, medtechs. We even have 2 medical colleges na doon. Kaya, it's not surprising na very attractive talaga yung Cagayan. Especially, very welcoming naman kami sa lahat ng klase ng foreigners.
Pero,
Governor, accurate ba yung report na dumadami ngayon nag-e-enroll na Chinese sa mga universities sa Cagayan?
Yeah, opo.
Tama ba yung report na yan?
Totoo po yun.
Can you give us a ballpark figure kung ilan, how many people are we talking about? Kasi medyo significant siya na tumataas siya sa Cagayan. Bakit hindi sa Metro Manila, for example, or siguro sa Cebu?
Well, kasi doon, it's very rural, no? But we have more universities na matagaling na university. Kasi it's a regional education center din yan sa Tuguegarao City. So, mula since time immemorial, nandun na yung mga universities in the region.
So, totoo nga, Governor, na dumadami yung mga estudyante. Can you give us some figures? Saka kailan nag-uumpisa nang napansin ng mga tao na medyo dumadami yung enrollment ng Chinese students?
Medyo matagal na rin po yan. Since I became governor, no, kasi hindi mo ma-distinguish ko minsan dahil marami rin mga Chinese doon pupunta doon sa CESA wala noon. In fact, may mga pampayan, may mga chartered flights noon na pupunta dyan. And now, we also have ito mga Chinese students naman lang ngayon.
Nakakapag-usap ba kayo, Governor, ni Congressman Lara? Paano yung kanyang resolution, kung babasahin, iba yung hugot eh. Diba? Hindi siya katulad ng pagkakapaliwanag nyo, no? Nag-uusap ba kayong dalawa?
Well, hindi Dahil, alam mo yan, Ronald, natalong mayor yan ng Tuguegarao, tinulungan ko, sa congressman at nanalo naman at walang kagastos siya sa taon ko and then suddenly ako na yung kalaban kasi maraming pera, contractor and I was also surprised that karoon din ng ang dami mga investigation sa akin.
Ma'am Ami, meron kang follow-up. That's really interesting to note. Yung pagdami ng estudyante.
Hindi po kayo nag-aalala, Governor, na kung totoo man na tumataas yung dami ng estudyante and maybe siguro mga businessmen ba tumataas in your province, is it any cause for concern for you na bakit Cagayan ang pinipili nila? Na hindi naman siguro just purely coincidence na EDCA site yan, di ba? Kasi napakalaki ng Pilipinas why Cagayan?
Well, ma'am, I have always been, since naging governor ako, ay sinasabi ko na let us look northward. Kasi I see China and our neighboring province and neighboring countries north sa amin as the biggest economic tigers now in Asia and in the world. And they have created yung pinakamalaking middle class. Wala akong kami mapagbentahan ng mga produkto namin. And we have always been, since time immemorial, connected po sa mga ito. Kaya, mula noon, sabi ko, let's move northward. Let us connect northward. Yun po ako, let us reopen the Port of Paris. Let us come up with an international airport. Dahil we have to be connected to them since we've been connected to them historically. And yung growth po ng China, lang naman din po ito since mula noong pang mayor ako. And I saw the unprecedented growth and the creation nga ng napakaraming middle class and becoming the number one manufacturing center in the world, the number one provider of tourists in the world. And of course, nakikita ko po naman yung investment na pwede nilang gawin dito sa amin dahil our agriculture is underdeveloped, our aquaculture is underdeveloped. Basically, because wala ko kaming market dahil ang layo namin sa Metro Manila. So nakikita ko po natin ito from the very start. And that is why, nung dumadami sila, I felt that nagre-respond lang sila nakikita nila sa kagayan.
Okay.
Pero Governor, on the other hand, merong mga recent developments, not so recent actually, the past few years, na yun naman nagkakaroon tayo ng tension with China over the West Philippine Sea. Hindi po ba na-modify yung view ninyo? We understand that China is the world's second biggest economy, one of our largest trading partners. Pero hindi ba naapektuhan nun yung viewpoint nyo about dealing with China, yung mga nangyayari ngayon sa West Philippine Sea?
Well, wala ko kaming ganun kasi doon. Wala ko kaming tensions, wala ko kaming distorbo doon eh. We have always maintained a good relationship with them. And the local Chinese, ang dami ko namin yung local Chinese kasi doon. Dahil doon naman pumasok ang Chinese. In fact, yung mga ibang titans dito sa Cagayan, sa Metro Manila, came from our province or even married Chinese from our province. That is why hindi ko nakakapagtaka sa amin na very welcoming kami sa mga Chinese.